Hey guys, what the heck? I have not made a video in literally a long ass time since I decided that I was gonna make videos. But I wanted to hop on here because I don't know, I just want to start making videos and stuff again, so I guess I'll start here. I want to talk a little bit about myself, and I get a lot of like comments, I guess, from people that I know and people that I meet and just people like on social media, you know, saying that like I'm a very like positive person, and like that I seem happy and stuff all the time, and I don't know, like I think that we as people like show what we want to show, and yeah, I do try to be positive like as much as I can, but I kind of want to share like my struggles that I have been through, because I think it's important for people to know that like not everything is perfect, and like whatever you're going through, like you can make it through that. Kind of some stuff that has led up to me kind of like being positive and just trying to take life in like a lighter way and like not take it so serious is like when I was 18, you know, before, or like 18 and before that, before I got into you know, lifting weights and just going to the gym and training and all that stuff. I made a lot of like dumb decisions. I drank a lot, I partied a lot, I smoked. I'm not saying that's bad, but for me, I just like wasn't like very productive, I guess, and some people can do it and be productive, but for me, I just wasn't. I just did, I made a lot of dumb decisions and I didn't care, and the more like dumb decisions I made, the less I cared. I kind of grew up in like a different environment, and growing up, I didn't have my mom. She passed away when I was like really young. I was like a year and a half old or so. And then when I was like 12 or 13, my dad moved back to Mexico, and that was like a huge change for me. Like, I was super close with him, and when he left, it made me very sad. But I guess I just tried like not to show it, and like I just tried to push my feelings down, and the household that I lived in growing up was pretty toxic too, and I don't know, just like all these things, right? And like I didn't know how to deal with it. I didn't want to talk to my friends about it because I don't want them knowing the problems that I go through. And anyway, so leading up to all this stuff happened, and when I was 18, like finally everything just came crashing down, all the decisions I was making. I got a DUI, which people who know me know about that. I didn't like hit anyone or anything, or like nothing crazy like that. I just, obviously I got caught drinking and driving. And after that, I continued to make bad decisions, and I continued to party, and I continued to drink, and it just got to the point where I had nothing anymore, and I was so sad, and I was so disappointed in myself that I literally became like suicidal, and that was just like my breaking point. So I kind of took off, I regrouped, I did my own thing for like 3 months, got my shit together, came back, and that's when I got into the gym and I just started living my life differently. And I don't know, I guess my point of like sharing all this is that, you know, life is like not this like linear, like it's not this linear journey that we go on, right? Like we mess up, we make mistakes, we go through terrible times. Even after I got all my stuff together, right? I wasn't partying anymore. I mean, now I drink and like I party here and there, but that's because I know how to do it now, like for a day and then get over it and then I move on. As to before, I would do it like all the time. But even after I had all my crap together, you know, I was doing good, I had a job, I was going to school, blah, blah, blah. I had some roommates that things just didn't go the way that I wanted them to, and I ended up having to leave, and I was literally living out of my car and a hotel for a week, and I went to work, and again, I didn't want to talk about my problems. I didn't want anybody to know that I'm living in a freaking hotel because I had nowhere else to go. And anyways, so my coworker's like, what's wrong? Like, you seem like something's wrong. And I told her, like, dude, like, I had to leave my, like, place that I was living at. I'm staying in a freaking hotel, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, oh, my mom is renting a room out in her house. Like, you should go talk to her and meet her and all this stuff. So I moved in with this lady, and I ended up being there for like a couple years. Not a couple years, what the heck, like a year and a half probably. But yeah, I don't know, like, life is just crazy, and we all go through shit, and just because someone looks like they have it all together on the outside, like, they don't. Like, I'm doing pretty well now, but like, I had to go through so much stuff to get where I'm at right now, and I'm not even like, obviously I'm not where like I want to be, but like all those times that I wanted to give up, and all those times that, you know, things were like, all the things that were meant to break me didn't, you know, like maybe for like a moment or two, but I came back. And I have to say this, and it's gonna sound so cliche, but I honestly don't care. I owe it all to God, like, and my mom. So another thing about me, or I think I mentioned it earlier in the video, my mom passed away when I was younger, so I have always said that, like, she's my guardian angel. And yeah, I just owe it to them too, because I just feel like all the reasons I've never given up, and all the reasons that I have kept pushing forward no matter what happens in my life, is because of God and because of my mom. So whatever you're going through, just know it's not the end. Just know that if you keep pushing through, that you're gonna make it through, and you're gonna look back and be like, holy crap, like, I can't believe, like, I really went through that. Like, sometimes I look back and I'm like, dude, like, I can't believe I did this, I did that. I can't believe I was to a point where I didn't want to live anymore, and like, that's like not even an option for me now. Like, I want to live my life. I want to freaking do things. I want to make an impact in other people's lives, which is why I'm making this video. Like, you guys are probably like, girl, like, why are you putting all your personal information out there? And to me, it's not like that. Like, I don't want attention. I don't want, half the people that know me probably don't know any of this stuff about me unless they watch this right now. So I don't even tell people this stuff, because I don't want people to think I want attention. That's literally not it. But I know that if I share this, that other people who message me and who are like, oh my God, you're so positive, or like, how do you do that? Like, how do you, you know, it's, you just have to change your mindset, and you have to change the way you think, and just wake up and just be grateful for what you do have. Like, sometimes I complain and I catch myself and I'm like, dude, like, why, like, okay, things aren't going my way, like, so I'm gonna be like a brat about it? Like, no, like, I have so much that a lot of people don't have. And anyways, yeah, I'm gonna continue making videos. This one was just kind of like a personal, like, wanted to talk and let you guys know a little bit more about like my background as to why I think the way that I do now, or do things the way that I do. You know, like, I feel like I've gone through a lot of stuff, and you gotta take it, and you gotta roll with it, and you gotta push through, and things will get better, and you'll come out stronger. And if I didn't go through all those things, I wouldn't be who I am today. It honestly shaped me, because I wasn't like this before, and before I was probably even weak-minded. you know, and we're not perfect. We don't have to be these strong people all the time, but it helps when you can take a terrible situation or a bad situation or whatever and just try to learn a lesson from it or get the best out of it and just move forward. So yeah, I don't know, man. I look crazy. It's freaking Sunday night. I've been out all day doing crap. I literally just got back from the gym not that long ago, and again, actually I wasn't gonna make this video. I was gonna make it earlier, then I got busy, so I decided not to. But then I got a message from someone who knew me back when I was going through all that stuff, and they're just like, dude, like your vibe, like the person that you've become, it just amazes me, all this stuff. So I was just like, dang, I really feel like I need to make this video because I just want people to know, like, I was not always like this, and if you know me, you know that, you know I've made my mistakes, but that does not define your future. It does not define who you are. It can help shape who you are, which is what happened with me, but I don't let those things define me. So anyways, yeah, I look crazy, like I said, busy day, but I just really wanted to make this video, so I will catch you guys on the next one. I'm probably gonna start posting more workouts. Actually, I'm barely getting back in the gym. I couldn't work out for 6 weeks because of a procedure that I had back in December, and I'm barely getting back into it, so I'm super excited, and I'm probably gonna compete this year. I am gonna compete this year, so that's in store. Your girl got to get back on track because, dude, I have been having so much fun with food and drinks, and it's time to get some solid, strict stuff going on in my life. But yeah, I don't know, a little update there. So it was fun making this video. If you watched the whole thing, thank you, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Good night.